life to everyone else. Same. I was doing the same. And such a common thing now, and we don't think or we don't see this as a problem, but this is a deep problem. Let me tell you why. Because when you are comparing yourself to someone constantly, we literally forget that we have our life, and we start to think that I want to be that person, I want to be that person, I want everything what they have, and we even start to build the jealousy. And when you start to build jealousy, you will do the things that you haven't done. Let me tell you my story. So let me give my introduction. Hello, this is Ria. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. So today I will share you my journey or my story, that how I used to compare myself and how I realized that this is such not a good thing for myself, my health, and I will share you now. So what happened? Back then I used to compare myself for my looks, for my body, for how I present myself. So what happened was, in lockdown I was in my hometown, so I didn't had my friends there, and I was like not introduced to this body kind of thing. Like I didn't know what is like this perfect body and all things. So when I got again into school after lockdown, so I met these friends, and all my friends used to like, oh, I need to have perfect, and they were like good, they were not thin. I was so thin, I was so underweighted. Like I'm 5'1" and I used to be 36 kilograms. Yeah, I used to. And for that they used to body shame me. Yeah, you're so thin, you should do something, boys will be not attracted to. And I used to believe that. I used to be like, yeah, that's true. And then I started to compare myself to everyone who has good weight. And because I was thin, then like my face used to not look full. So I used to look at other girls who used to look healthy, who used to look so fine, and I was constantly on YouTube, on social media. I used to go and search perfect body, or go and ask how is the perfect body, and I used to find that thing. I didn't get this kind of video that, oh Ria, you're pretty, you're beautiful the way you are. No, I didn't get that videos. I used to get how to be perfect. Yeah. So I used to watch this video, then I started some, then I started some exercises, and I have started my diet. But you know why I was not growing? Because I was comparing myself. Yeah, I was comparing myself that, and I used to seek constantly validation from the boys. I wanted to be liked by the boys. At that time, I used to feel that liking from a guy, or a guy liking you, is a compliment. Is that you're perfect? And I used to validate it. And I was kind of pick me girl at that time. I was such a pick me I was, because I had these 2-3 friends, 2-3 guys, and I used to talk to them, and I used to constantly seek validations from them. Oh, you know what? Do I look pretty? Do you think my body is pretty? Seriously, I used to ask this question to other guys who haven't lived my life. But I used to do that. And then what happened? Actually, one day I was sitting and I was talking to my ex-best friend, and she was like, Ria, you know what? You're so thin. You're never gonna get boyfriend for that. And I was like, what? And I started crying for that. I was like, yeah, maybe I'm not that good. Maybe I should work on myself. Why is this? Why only pretty girl gets boyfriend? At that time my mindset was only a boyfriend. Like getting boyfriend means I'm pretty. Getting a boyfriend means I'm good. Getting a boyfriend is I'm perfect. The mindset in me was that I want to be perfect, and not for my only body. I used to compare my life for everything. Like there was a cool girls in my schools, I used to compare myself to them also. Like they are living their best life, their parents have given them freedom, they are going out, they're doing everything, they're not doing homeworks and all, and they're having boyfriends. So at the time, I did the worst thing. He won't believe that I did, but I did. I used to go and tell my other friends, you know what she did? You know what happened to her? And I used to spread these false rumors. Yeah, I did that. And that's the worst thing I did, and I'm still what an embarrassing thing I have done that. But yeah, I did because out of jealousy, because I also think that what I can't have, why they're having it, how? And that's how comparing to others will get you to do something that you should not do. And I did that thing. But slowly, when I grew out of the school, thank God, I left those people at the school only, because they literally shredded my mindset to a thing that having a boyfriend is a perfect, and having a good body is a perfect. And you know what? I literally want to be Kylie Jenner. I know you might be thinking what the girl is talking about, but yeah, I wanted to be, because boy was liking her, and yeah, I was such a pick me. I used to think that I'm not good. I used to constantly body shame myself. I used to tell myself negative thoughts, yeah. And but then I figured out my life, and then I grew and evolved. Then when I grew out of the school life, when I finally joined the college, I just overcome all the things. Like then I found out the videos of Wizard Liz. Then I got to know things slowly. Then related videos. Then I got to know about how we should love ourselves, how we should love our body, how we should be confident in ourselves. And slowly, at that time, I have realized that whoever I'm comparing with, they haven't lived my life. Like even in college, I in between was comparing myself to a girl, because I was involved in sports, I was going for modeling, and I was doing those things. But because of that reason, my marks were not coming good. So the teacher said that, look at her, yeah, she's getting good marks than you. And I started to compare myself, यार ये तो मेरे से अच्छा कर रही है. And then I used to think and all, like, then I realized, no, Ria, she haven't gotten gold medals in sports. She hasn't done modeling. She is not confident enough to go in modeling. Modeling, I mean the ramp walk, what the school, intra-school competition and all, not modeling. So I realized that no, she haven't lived your life. So there is no way that you are comparing your life to someone who haven't lived your life. Just because they are your classmates, just because they are a same level of you, that doesn't mean that you should compare to them, yourself to them. Because having a one thing similar to someone doesn't mean that you have a whole life same. Even now, sometimes I have a lot to study because I am giving competitive exam. So I feel like, yeah, they don't have to study, they can sleep all the day. But then I see, no, they have houseworks, they have house chores to do. I can do that. So it's better to study, because we think and we see a one thing about other person, and we think about that only, because that person has that thing, and we think, oh my god, they has these things, they are lucky for that, and we want that. But we don't know about the backstory of them. Maybe they don't like that thing, maybe they have some trauma with that thing, maybe they is so bad about that thing that they don't want people to know by that. It's not. Maybe someone might be there who likes something in you, and that person wants to be like you. Yeah, that's a possibility. But what I will say you is, stop comparing. Yeah, it doesn't happen in a day, but it will happen one day. Because you know what happens, I just told you what happened. I just was comparing, then I just converted to jealousy, then I spreaded this false rumor, and it affected my mental too. because I was constantly thinking about being perfect and all the things, validation and all. So I was not living my life there. I was just living someone else's life because I was putting someone else on pedestal, and I was constantly thinking that I have to be like them, I have to be like them, and I was not having personal life. Yeah. So for that reason, you should stop comparing. And other thing is, they haven't walked the path you have walked. Imagine, not imagine, I mean, see, there are a lot of struggles been in your life, and you have overcome all of the things. They, if were on your path, if they were on your situation, they might have not done all those things. No. And I would say, if you were like not comfortable with your body type, and you are also comparing yourself to someone like what I did, so the thing is, you have to first accept yourself. Like I got to know that you can change only the things which you accept. So accepted that I am thin, but I don't want to be the same. So then I said to myself, okay, I accept however I am, but I don't want to live like this forever. So I will make changes. I will make changes for me so that my body will feel more confident. But for feeling more confident, I should be the first feeling confident. So yeah, I started feeling confident. Then I slowly got things done, like having a clear diet, then having good exercises. I'm not that consistent doing with exercises, but yeah, I do exercises. So you should do that only thing. Yeah, if you want, then I will make a video on how to stop comparing your body type and how to feel so confident in whatever body you have, and then make changes in it, so you will feel better, best confidence in yourself. So yeah, if you like this video, then like this video, and if you want to join this journey, then make sure that you subscribe the video. I will come with more such videos, and I hope that this video helps you a little bit, because yeah, it should help you. Yeah, because this is coming from the person who was comparing to themselves and is not now comparing to yourself. Remember, I will say it again now, they haven't lived your life. So stop comparing to them. Okay? Bye bye.